I am DAMAG3. I'm a hip hop artist from New Orleans. If I could describe my brand, it's radical leftist revolutionary meets queer spirituality and radical acceptance. And I just make whatever type of hip hop I want to make. To clarify, for all of my OGs watching at home, y'all know I'm from I'm from Covington, it's on the North Shore. I say New Orleans to anybody who's not from Louisiana because some people don't even know where Baton Rouge is. Everybody knows where New Orleans is. So I'm from Covington, which is on the North Shore. I'm from like the fucking boonies, like not the full boonies, but the country. I felt like at the time where I was at musically, I didn't see a lot of opportunity in the hip hop scene out there, at least in a way that was more open to people like me. I had always, I'm a fucking lefty, libby, hippie, and I, always wanted to be out here in California. I love legal weed, I love bad bitches, I love good weather, and that's what this place is women, weed, and weather. My best friend at the time, she did her residency out here, and so we just came out here. And I've never been busier, so it was definitely the right move, for sure. So prison, I hadn't written anything in a couple of weeks, and typically if I go more than 2 weeks without writing anything, that means I'm about to burst out with some really good shit. Pretty much every one of my big hits, being Double Take and Prison, have been from those sorts of things. Where I'll just have some sort of life experience or something where I take a step away from creating and I get some new context to come back and say something about, which is important for artists when we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to constantly be creating and constantly be in go mode. Like many like Trash that we're playing later, and like a lot of my stuff, it's experiencing a lot of the political and social attack on trans and queer people while also watching like the majority of people fight for us. I remember specifically, it was a Saturday, I was door dashing, and like most of what I did while living in Louisiana, I wrote all of my songs in the car while door dashing. And Greg Abbott had very recently tried to put in place the policy of being able to prosecute parents of trans children as felony child abusers, which was one of the biggest, most notable in the 2020s, one of the first major acts of political genocide against trans people. And so that was happening, that had just happened. Door dashing found the beat and I kind of just started talking about it. And then before you know it, it was done. I sent it over to Gao. Gao and I had been talking for months and months and months about, potentially doing a collab, but good collaborations are gonna happen when it's the right time. And when you try to jam a feature onto the wrong track, it's a waste. So him and I are both not about trying to force anything. So it just naturally came about. And I'm like, Gao, I think you need to be on this. So for the specificity of just who I am as a person, it does kind of depend on whether you're trans or cis. But if you're cis, which the vast majority of people are, I want you to hear it and I want you to get mad with me. Possibly think, what the fuck is this person talking about? And I want you to go Google. And then I want you to be like, oh, fuck. And get involved. Pull up to city council members with your friends and just be loud. Because the vast majority of people are not hateful assholes who actually want to kill other people. And, that's not what this country is about. It's not what it's supposed to be about. And not everybody needs to be activists or, throwing Molotov cocktails at Congress, but at least some of us should be.
Every single homosexual in our country should be sentenced with death. They should be lined up against the wall and shot in the back of the head.
Tell me what you know about a mental prison. Locked up so tight, I got dementors in it. Life sentence in the government with a medal in my mental business. People feel the need to preach God when they settle in the devil's business. How interesting. Maybe if you did a little introspection, you want to join in on the insurrection led by a little girl with the biggest steps, which I've been calling out the help. Did you get my message? Did you get my text? Greg, I be killing little kids just because they live in Texas. Tell a bigger they can get the step. Give a fuck about the sovereignty of a nation that'll give respect. People like me and go and give them checks. You tell every politician, damn accession, and they neck is next. Tell me what you know about prison. Prison, prison. Wait, moon on the dark side, blocking the light of a prism. Prism. 3 in the sacred alphabet, bitch, I rizzle. Rizzle. Stuck in the wrong body. What you know about prison? Prison. Tell me what you know about prison. Prison. Tell me what you know about. Tell me what you know about prison. Prison. Tell me what you know about. Tell me what you know about. Hold up. Wait, look. Orange jumpsuit. What you know about clothes that ain't fitting? Fitting. Wait. Oh, you can't get a good? Go climb me a river hip hop. Cause he finna get my Glock by a shot. Got a blind need to kill a politician with your word like a pine tree though. Combine your mind with mine, Nina. Look, I'm divine, so I define my right to time. Mean to horn in my points like I'm a rhino. I can die, don't finna live forever like I'm Wakanda. I tried to pry, you put a bullet in my head, I gave back the life, no! Bitches know I respawn, sick of going, battling. Bitch, no, I don't bite, bitch, I just smite you, I just might put a bunch of white inside your wife, bitch, I don't try shit, I just do it. Go ahead and tell Drake to move it. I'm the new Nike of music, strap up for the revolution, bitch. Just know about prison, prison, prison. Wait, moon on the dark side, blocking the light of a prism. Prism. 3 in the sacred alphabet, bitch, I rizzle. Rizzle. Stuck in the wrong body. What you know about prison? Prison. Tell me what you know about prison. Prison. Tell me what you know about. Tell me what you know about prison. Prison. Tell me what you know about. Tell me what you know about prison. Prison. Hey, orange jumpsuit. What you know about clothes that ain't fitting? Fitting. Oh, you can't get a good job. Go cry me a rip.
Cut the fingers off the hand of the government. Promise land, but let's track of the covenant. Nobody buys a hand.
Trash. Producers are, you know, as y'all know, rappers name the song 9 times out of 10. Rappers are gonna name a song after whatever you call the beat. So Infatuation, who's one of my friends in the supergroup Hidden Renaissance that I'm a part of, he is just sending me a lot of leftover beats. This beat is like 5 years old, which is crazy because even by today's standards, it's very experimental. Like this is something that JPEG would rap on. There have been certain songs in my discography that coincidentally share a theme and also are ones that do numbers. The first one being What Happened, which wasn't ever really directly talking about like political non-binary existence, but it was definitely kind of the first, like the primitive version of what became Double Take, which was me doubling down on that energy. If people like the turf on a shirt line, I'm like, oh, so that's the part of the song y'all like. Okay, I can give you a whole song of that. So then I made Double Take. And now this is Trash is the 4th iteration of that concept. It was specifically written the day that Michael Knowles said transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely. And I decided to take that and have that be the intro to the song. And then also I took the little Tucker Carlson respect my pronouns or I'll stab you, which I'm putting on a shirt. Because I've never heard anybody describe my brand quicker than Tucker Carlson when he said respect my pronouns or I'll stab you. That is so fucking funny. Tucker Carlson, I'm gonna fight you. I'm going to fight you. And I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. It's gonna be great.
Isn't he like 5'3" or something?
I don't give a fuck how tall he is.
There can be no middle way in dealing with transgenderism. It is all or nothing. Transgenderism must be eradicated from public life.
They say I'm not human, prove it to me. You say you divine rooted, God's choosing 10 commandments, all the rules, murder fags and get immunity. When cops do it, small government, until it's human rights and it's get look. Sacrifice outsiders for the good of community, Palace Tower, Ivy Chalice, icy with diamonds that they find in the. Find me as others, see me in public, they mine in the gutter. Can't explain it to their kids because they kinda grew up in binary fuck shit combined with biology for my bodily function and not aligning with my mind, anxiety, and abundance. Giant problems in my life, I fight FIFO, fumble it, praying for a piece of pie when I destroy ovens, watching our crusty ass country keep on crumbling, never learn from history, so we repeat suffering from the gaze of West Hollywood, deep-seated Southern man society, finna fumble the bag, still getting my toes done, knowing it comes with a tag, wait that's too bold, we don't get a casket, no homicide detected for close to half of us, others just thrown into homelessness, voluntary sex work, our loneliest soldiers, so you could use us all you want because you hold it, just throw it in the trash, throw it in the trash. No more brothers coming back. No more mothers coming back. Just throw us in the trash. In the trash. Throw us in the trash. No more brothers coming back. No more brothers coming back. Just throw us in the yeah. Just throw us in the trash. Just throw us in the trash. Just throw us in the just throw us in the trash.
Respect my pronoun or I will stab you.
That was dope. That was dope. That was dope. Roseflower Records, bitch!